Good evening, everybody. This is your boy Shine from Humble Discussions, and we will directly dive in deep with the striker situation at Manchester United. We all want to talk about it, right? We all want to have opinions about it. I mean, come on, man. We will have opinions about things that we are seeing in front of us. We will have, you know, ideas about what can be better or what can be worse about a team or about certain aspects of the gameplay of the team or about the management of the team. So we always had opinions. So for me, Glazers out will always be an opinion of mine. For me, Glazers out will always be an emotion of mine. Glazers should go. Glazers need to go if we have to uh, if you have to reach somewhere with this club, reach former heights, reach greater heights, we need this club to get rid of Glazers. And that is when and only when things will start to go, uphill. Till then, all that we are doing is, taping over cracks, putting a sellotape over a damage that is caused by an earthquake. So that is, we can only do so much. And till the point that Glazers are still running this club, we will always be, you know, kind of slaves to whatever they are throwing at us. We complain, they throw some money, and we keep shut. This is the fan base where, uh, we shut up after just getting, like I don't know, like when you give a kid a toy that he or she wants, they just go to one end of the room or somewhere and they start playing with that toy for the longest. And once they are bored of it, they'll come back again for a new toy, right? Or a new sweet or something. So that is what is happening with United and the Glazers right now, and the fan base right now. Whenever we are upset, we are furious, we go to the social media, we write Glazers out for like couple of months, then they come up with an idea of spending some money, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 150 million, 200 million. Then we keep shut and the movement dies. We hope to continue this movement for the longest. One of the main reasons I started this, ranting and stuff on social media is because I always wanted the Glazers to be out. And so whatever little bit of, videos and information that I share has, somewhere that one motive of Glazers being out. Anyway, the topic for today is the striker situation at Man United, and uh, what the hell is wrong with uh, what the hell is wrong with Ronaldo, or what the hell is wrong with Casemiro, and why are they not starting, right? So these are the things that we want to dig deep and dive into to see whatever results that we can come up with. We'll try to analyze every aspect of whatever is happening, right? Firstly, okay, just let us address the elephant in the room. We were not good in the last two games. We did not play well, right? The only positive that we have from the last two games is the defense. Secondly, our midfield was very average. We got outplayed in the midfield like anything. Our forwards are completely, useless, right? They are useless. If Sancho did not get that one goal yesterday, or if we didn't get that goal, if Dalot did not assist Bruno for his goal on Southampton Day, where would we be? That one, we cannot rely on one moment in the entire game to capitalize. That too, I kind of feel it to be very lucky where Leicester were really complacent. Bigger teams, better teams will not be that complacent. They'll just roll us over. So one moment of complacency and we scored that goal, right? Of course, we are better than them on paper, so that showed. Except for that, I don't think we were better anywhere. Our set pieces are not really up to the mark. So where is the problem that we are facing? Which area is the area of concern? All that I say here is my opinion, right? Also, before starting anything, I do really want to tell you that I like Ronaldo personally. I like Man United personally, right? I don't want a conflict. So I never tried to have a conflict between these two things. Of course, wherever Ronaldo goes, wherever clubs, wherever he switches, wherever he moves, wherever he chooses to play next, or in the past wherever he has played except for United, I've always followed him. I've followed his journey. I've been to his birthplace. I've seen his museum personally. I have seen the hospital that he was born in. So I am a Ronaldo fanboy. Okay. Secondly, I am a United fanboy as well. I have seen Old Trafford really up and close. I've met legends from the club, Norman Whiteside, Steve Bruce. So I have met them personally, and I have, interacted with them. I was lucky to have a chat with them. I have, shared a part of history. Now, whatever I say is, I am not biased about United. I am, but I'm not biased about Ronaldo playing or starting. I'm just worried at this point of time about why is Ronaldo not starting, right? Casemiro just arrived a week ago, so I'll cut him some slack. I'll give that part a benefit of the doubt. We will try to analyze why Ronaldo is not starting and why the fuck Elanga is getting game time more than Ronaldo. One reason that comes to my mind, firstly, is because there was speculation about Ronaldo being transferred, right? He being sold to some other club, wherever. There was speculation. So he would have requested Ten Hag to let him be on the bench for majority of the games and then start in the, and then, come off the bench for 10, 20, 30 minutes, wherever. Ten Hag played it professionally, maybe made a bold move of coming out in the press and saying that there is no problem with Ronaldo. He wanted to whatever vague reasonings that he was giving about high line and low line, in defense and stuff like that. Because if high line and low line were the issue against Liverpool, why the same team against Leicester? Why the same team against Southampton, right? So high line and low line, that garbage bullshit, I don't buy it, right? I don't buy it. You want to tell me that Ronaldo will not fit in a team that is playing Liverpool? You want to tell me that a person that has 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions League, Euro Cup, Nations League, numerous golden boots, a fucking Pushkas, you want to tell me that that person will not fit into a team that is playing against Liverpool? You want to tell me that after scoring 18 goals in Premier League last season, after single-handedly saving United in the group stage of Champions League last season by scoring 6 fucking goals in the group league, just in the group stages, you want to tell me he will not fit in a team where you're playing Liverpool? In whatever strategy or tactics that you're playing, you want to tell me that, and you want me to believe that, right? It's not happening, dude. Like, it's definitely not happening. I will not buy that garbage. I will not buy that garbage ideology. That is not going to happen, buddy. So when Ronaldo, the only point that can come to my mind and my head is Ten Hag played this entire situation very professionally. He knew that Ronaldo was interested in moving out, playing the Champions League, etc., etc. He was under a lot of pressure from the media as well. A lot of media people were giving him the crap about leaving and clubs not accepting him and blah blah blah. Whatever the drama was surrounding him. So he wanted the player to feel safer by not putting a lot of pressure on him and just putting him on the bench for the majority of the games. The only explanation possible is because the transfer window was open. Ronaldo was wanting to move, wanting to play Champions League, and he deserves to, right? He deserves to play Champions League after whatever he has done in his career. Fantastic career, the best player in the world. He deserves to do whatever the fuck he wants at this point of time. He's given the world football everything that he needed to. So he deserves to do whatever he wants. Bigger than the club, smaller than the club. This is not that discussion, and that will never be a discussion of who is bigger than the club or who's smaller than the club. That will not happen. No one is bigger than the club, right? So that is not even a discussion here. But Ronaldo can do whatever the fuck he wants, and he can choose his ways to retire or to end his career the way he wants. He has earned that, okay? So the only explanation that I have about this is maybe he wanted to move out, and Ten Hag played this entire thing professionally in front of media, coming out and saying that this is why we are going with Elanga and Rashford and co, because whatever high line, low line, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because if we are scoring one goal in a game against Leicester where we have so many chances, you just saw Ronaldo come on last night, right? He was rusty for 5 minutes, I think. And then what happened? He attempted a side volley, a side bicycle kick. How many players in the United squad will attempt that? Everyone is younger to him, right? He's the senior most player. No one is above 37 years old. No one will attempt that, right? So when he does that, when he attempts a side volley, I'm pretty sure no one else will do that. Did anyone do that last season, right? No. Ronaldo did. He did attempt a couple of bicycle kicks last season as well. No one else did that, right? So when a player of his caliber is in your team, he starts. He starts every fucking game. I don't care whoever says whatever. He's the captain of Portugal. He deserves game time, and I am hoping that from the next game onwards, he's on the fucking pitch from minute 1. That being said, that is about Ronaldo, right? The second part is Casemiro. McTominay in the last 2 games wasn't bad, right? But for 1.5 years, 90% of his game has been, or I don't know, maybe 100% of his game has been pure trash. I can't, if you check my earlier videos, wherever I have mentioned McTominay, I have just said I can't for a moment think that he's actually a Man United player wearing the jersey, playing 90 full minutes every day, week in, week out, and always surviving every manager that he's played under. He has never been benched. Never. Fred has been benched. Everyone else, Maguire is benched, right? But he has never been benched. Bruno has been benched. I remember Ole benching Bruno for some time. I do remember that. He was. McTominay has never been benched. Casemiro, coming from Real Madrid, winning the Champions League last season, winning the Super Cup, winning the La Liga before that, of course. La Liga, Champions League, Super Cup, flying to Manchester, getting paid 300k a week, more than that maybe, getting a felicitation in front of a packed Old Trafford before a match, and what? He's being benched just to see McTominay play. Number 1 Brazil CDM is benched because McTominay will start. McTominay, I don't think he will even make the Scottish squad. I don't know if that is what we are hoping for. He doesn't even make the first lineup for Scotland. That is what I feel. He starts, right? He starts. Casemiro had training of 1 full week and he still didn't start. Explanations that I have about Ronaldo doesn't fit Casemiro, because the profile of Casemiro is completely different. He has come here to play and he gets benched. Maybe we are saving him for the Arsenal game, and I hope that is the case. All my questions and all my doubts will be answered tomorrow when United play Arsenal at the Trafford. If Casemiro doesn't start, if we still stick to a fucking winning team, which we are winning by sheer luck and excellent defending, that will not, we cannot sustain that for the next 30 odd games that we have left in this season. That will not happen. We can keep defending all we want. If we can't score goals, we'll not do it. Team like Man City will run us over. We can defend as much as we want. They'll get 100 chances and they will score 98. They'll score at least 2 times or 3 times, and we can keep defending for the rest 95, 96 times. We still won't win the game. So that's not even in any discussion right now. The entire thing about Ronaldo and Casemiro being benched, 10 fucking Champions League on the bench, sitting side by side, is a sad thing to watch when players like Elanga is on the pitch getting more game time than Ronaldo, McTominay inherently getting more game time than Casemiro, Rashford, not even a centre forward, dude. Come on, he's not a centre forward. He's fucking playing centre forward for no reason. He's kind of very obnoxious to watch at this point of time. I was very happy when he burst into the scene from the youth squad and he did whatever he did. He got featured in FIFA. Alex Hunter, the entire character of FIFA Pro mode was based on him. It was really a big deal for any young player, for a Man United player to be at that, the publicity that he got, right? It was really huge. But then again, these things need to be addressed. We all need to have an opinion about things. Firstly and lastly, Glazer should go. Secondly, whatever the fuck is happening with benching Ronaldo, the disrespect, and we have to question management at every point of time. We will back our managers, right? I love Ten Hag. I wanted him here. I like him as a manager. He's better than at least past 2 or 3 coaches that we had. 3? Mourinho. I think Mourinho. I prefer Mourinho over anyone in post Ferguson, right? But he's better than Ragnick as a coach. Right? Ragnick is better, in other fields. He's definitely better than Ole. So he's a better coach. He's won better things. He's taken his Ajax team to greater heights. Of course, I like him. I like how he wants to play. He wants to dominate football. He wants to have the ball for the longest. He wants to create chances. He wants his player to take shots. His game is, his style is pretty proven, and he's successful with whatever he has done. But if there is any other reason to Ten Hag not starting Ronaldo, other than he requesting a transfer and Ten Hag handling it very professionally in the media and everywhere else, if there is any other reason to it, I will be very sad. I will be very sad and heartbroken that if a player of his stature receives that kind of treatment. Imagine being the captain of your national team and being benched when you see players like Bruno playing week in and week out. You fucking just go there and handshake and be part of the celebration from the sidelines. It's very, very shitty. Very shitty. Should not happen. Because if somehow, if Ronaldo keeps getting benched for the longest, there is World Cup that is coming in. There is a World Cup to play. Ronaldo doesn't have enough game time. I'm sure he will have game time, but proper game time is what I mean. Like proper games, high quality games, not Carabao Cup where we play, I don't know, Sheffield Wednesday. Not those kind of games. Proper games. Ronaldo doesn't get enough game time. There can be a lot of controversy that will surround Man United and everything else, because Ronaldo will play each and every game for Portugal, right? This is his last World Cup and he'll do everything he wants and everything he can under his power to win the World Cup and to help the team win it. And Ronaldo is not getting benched for Portugal. I can just write it down right now. He will not get benched. Everyone else will have to play around him, and that is how it should be. I feel Portugal has a very good chance, at least this World Cup, to go ahead and do something, because Ronaldo's last World Cup, they have a great young squad as well, which can play around Ronaldo. The defense is solid. The midfield is absolutely magic. The strike is so overpowered right now. The strikers, So if there is a problem with Ronaldo's game time, then it might be an issue for everything that is surrounding the player right now. the World Cup, the respect of course comes first. So I hope that is not the case, and I hope Ten Hag will be really good with. I want to believe that Ten Hag really handled it professionally, but we'll see tomorrow, and we can go ahead and analyze everything after the Arsenal game. As long as we are winning, I do not want to make comments. I do not want to, infuriate people or infuriate myself as well, my mental peace and my mental health, which has, of course, been a matter of concern. I am a pretty chill person, but seeing United week in and week out getting, playing trash football kind of impacts me. Even though we are winning, it still affects me somewhere, somehow, where we could have done so much more, but we chose not to for some reason. So I hope the reason is genuine, and I hope things will be better from this point. Now we have a solid chance of making top four. We'll be fifth if we win against Arsenal, right? We have a solid chance of making top four this season after 3 consecutive wins. I hope we keep the tempo up, and I hope that proper players play at proper positions and we keep winning. Like Anthony comes in and we will really be stacked. Hopefully, if there are no more injuries. So yeah, that is the problem that we wanted to discuss with this video. Couple of important topics that I wanted to cover, and yeah, that's it for this video. We will do a match preview maybe tomorrow sometime, before the game, and I'll have a video of how United might line up. I will not say should, because again, last 3 weeks I've been doing it, and 2 weeks I've been doing it, and I've been completely butchered by Ten Hag's selection. I don't know. Of course, I mean, we're winning. Yeah, the logic, we are winning, right? Whatever, dude. So that is it. I'll take your leave. Please do follow, subscribe, share. Also like the video if you like my face and like what I say. Thank you guys. This is me.